You might have seen this book sitting on a coffee table or a neighbor's bookshelf. It's filled with pictures of rare white deer, all captured by Jeff Richter of Mercer. Richter has likely seen more albino deer than anyone. His book, White Deer: Ghosts of the Forest, has sold about 20,000 copies. He's worked for decades to capture these rare deer, and he wants others to have the same chance. Richter does not want white deer to be hunted. A DNR spring hearing question asks, would you support legalizing the harvest of white, not albino deer?
It's an absurd question. It's an impossible question.
Naturalist and author John Bates partnered with Richter and wrote the White Deer book. Bates said the only way to know for sure if a deer is an albino is with a molecular test, adding that albinism is full of misconceptions. For example, not all albino deer have pink eyes.
The usual notion is that albino deer has to have pink eyes, but that's not the case.
The albino deer on the front of the book has bluish-gray eyes. Richter has seen more albino deer than perhaps anyone, yet he doesn't think he could distinguish a white deer from an albino deer from a deer stand.
I think you're putting hunters in a really untenable position to try to determine if this deer that they're looking at is just a white deer or if it's an albino. You know, largely when you're hunting, you're in low light, animals are obscured, maybe moving quickly past you.
When it all comes down to the question of hunting rare animals in the first place, Bates doesn't think they should end up on someone's wall.
It comes down to a value judgment when all is said and done. Why does someone want to hunt white deer? Because it's a rare and beautiful animal and it would be a gorgeous mount in your house. Why do those of us who want to protect white deer want to do so? Because it's a rare and beautiful animal. So the question comes down to what should be our community response to something that's rare and beautiful.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.